Dusty, we're about to bring you in, and we're live here. Let's see. What's up, man?
What up? How you guys doing?
Hey, Dusty.
Good. How are you
hear
doing?
me okay?
Yeah. Sounds great.
Okay, beautiful.
We're dealing with a calamity on our end. I think you could hear backstage. We're about to have all our fans mutiny against the show. I think. I'm not sure.
Well, it looks like everybody's having fun, so it's great.
Yeah,
it's what we're all about, man.
That's right. It's fun to suffer sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yes, definitely. Know what
okay,
you mean.
Ann, thank you. Yeah, Ann, I'm gonna fly. If you can calculate too, that way we have more than one person. Because we want it to be legit, right? Kevin can't. Okay, so we got one person.
Yeah,
wow.
and if you would, that would be great. You can message me.
Yes. All right, cool. So, all right, Dusty, let's jump into let's do the backstory. That's where we always like to start, man. Give people that are hearing about you for the first time, give them the what we call the elevator speech, man. Tell us about where you got started and where you're at now.
I started off as a solo acoustic artist in 2017. I released an EP and a couple singles, and I just kind of traveled around the Midwest. I was doing everything myself, just kind of cutting my teeth, learning to play guitar, working on my songwriting, all that type of stuff, really just grinding it and slugging it out to develop my chops. And as I kind of progressed and stuff, I started to get some bigger opportunities where there was a requirement for me to have a band, for bigger shows or something like that. And I definitely want to try to play bigger stuff. So I called up some friends, we got together, and the band thing has kind of taken on a life of its own. I didn't really expect the band thing to be what it is now, honestly, but now it is what it is. And it's just kind of like forced its way into what it is now, which I think is cool. And we've just been kind of like letting the universe dictate what happens with it. And I think I'm okay. It's just like another step in the progression. It's a kind of our middle finger. There's a lot of people that like to talk, and there's a lot of people that like to say things online, but when it comes down to real life, they're not about that. And unbeknownst to me, why I've got some hate from some people. I've had some naysayers, had some people sending me nasty messages, stuff like that, thinking that they're getting under my skin. And it's just like, for me, it's like, just keep it up. It's fuel for the fire for me. Yeah, keep talking, man. I'm too busy to deal with this. Like, you can sit on Facebook all night and talk shit.
I heard a comment one time. Somebody said, haters are my motivators, So like, if you're out there doing shit and this person's keyboard warrioring it, I mean, whatever, dude, keep doing,
I just delete it, block it, and move on with my day. I'm done with it. Like, I don't give it much more thought. But, when I wrote this song, I was feeling a little rejected too. Sometimes the politics of music and stuff like that kind of rub you the wrong way, or whatever it might be. Just the longer you do it, you go through all of these ups and downs and that kind of stuff. And I wrote this at an angry point. And I think a lot of people forgot, like, I used to be in a metalcore band and I used to scream and I used to do that stuff. And it's like, this was just kind of a way to get back to some of that heavier music. It's in my blood. Everybody in my band plays in heavy projects. And it was just like a matter of time before we progressed. And I think I think this is just the beginning, quite frankly.
Well, we've been premiering the song. Oh, okay.
No, carry on.
I was going to say, we've been premiering the song all day. I think I'm okay.
Yeah.
And we're going to premiere the video for you. You're welcome. It was our pleasure. And we're going to be premiering the video for you. Matt, if you want to hold those questions, maybe we could premiere the video first and then have a chat after. Does that work for everybody?
Works for me.
I'm so nervous right now.
No, bro, don't.
I'm so nervous.
Don't be nervous. We've already watched it. I love the video. I got questions about the video that we'll ask you after the fact. But one of the shticks here we do on this show is tell us everything or tell us nothing. Yeah, because whether you want to talk about the song or the video or both, give us your little 1 minute spiel about what we're about to see.
This is a chaotic video that captures the rage of the song. It's chaotic, it's bright, it's fast, it's aggressive, and it's raw, and that's what this song is. It's it's pure emotion, and I feel like the video really encapsulates everything that we were going for. And the shoot was super demanding, tiring, very uncomfortable at times, and that's what we want to do. We want to push ourselves, and we want to try new things, and we want to make ourselves uncomfortable and learn from it. So that's what this song is. It's just another step in the progression of the band and what we're doing, and it's our heaviest offering yet. So we're just we're stoked to get it out. We've been waiting on it, and we've put a lot of hard work into it. I got a lot personally riding on this, so I'm nervous just because I got a lot of skin in the game.
All right,
love
let's
it, man.
unleash it.
Yeah, let's do it. It's this is Dusty Grant. I Think I'm Okay, and you're watching The Sound.
Wow.
Yeah, you had absolutely nothing to be nervous about, man. That's a badass video. To me, when I watched it earlier, I watched it again, it has a 300 vibe. You know what I'm talking about? The movie, when you're doing this thing where you're pulling those ropes and everything's like, it ain't black and white, but you got a filter on there for sure, but the red is showing through. Badass.
Yeah, it was when we first did it, it was crazy. It was like the JT Ibanez was like, take your shirt off. And I was like standing there in front of the band, and the makeup gal, Rachel, who played the demon at the beginning, she was there, and I'm like standing there in front of everybody. He's like, take your shirt off. I'm like, is this a joke? He's like, I'm fucking serious. Take your shirt off right now. And I took it off, and he was like, all right, we're going to cover you guys up in blood, and these guys tie these to your arms. So I was on a treadmill, and then they had those things tied to my arms, and two of the guys from the band were pulling on the sheets that were tied around my arm. So like I was having to go on the treadmill and struggle against them while performing. And man, it was a demanding shoot. I could tell you that much for sure.
Love it.
That's
Matt,
crazy.
where you at?
So I've got a few questions for Dusty. So you mentioned you went from solo artist to band. So how was that transition of having a band behind you?
It's amazing, honestly. I feel like the people that I'm playing with like push me. I feel like I'm the weakest link in the band. Even though my name's on it, every time I get in a room with them, it just elevates everything for me. They help me and they teach me, and we bounce ideas off each other. And I like it so much more because when you're solo, you've got a few people to bounce it off of, but you're creating mostly on your own, and all of it's up to you. And in this case, it's like, okay, I can bounce this off my team. We all believe in each other. They're going to push me. I'm going to push them. You can do better. It can sound better. We can do better. And we have a really good relationship that way. So like the differences are a lot. I mean, there's some things that are a little bit more of a hassle. It's more expensive to travel. It's more time consuming to organize schedules, that kind of thing. But as far as I'm concerned, so far the trade-off is totally worth it, because the full band thing has been like, it's just like been totally reinvigorating for me.
So leading off of that, you said you were in a metalcore band previous to your solo stuff.
Yes.
And you were screaming.
Yes.
And you're slowly getting heavier.
Yes.
Are we going to see some Dusty Grant screaming in the future?
I don't know. It's realistically possible.
Please, please slap it as hard as you can.
I can send you a couple links of some of the metalcore stuff that I did before. It's still on YouTube and stuff like that. So I'll send those links to you as soon as we get done here. But yeah, we're really not forcing it. You know what I mean? Like we get together, and Jason and I have been co-writing together, and that's something new as well. Like I'm writing with somebody else, and we're bouncing ideas off each other and arranging together and making cool songs. And Jason's just like, he's a beast too.
Okay.
And he comes from like a tech metal background. So like he's a shredder, man. Like, so there's a very realistic possibility that more heavy stuff could be coming. I feel like
please do just slap it hard. We actually have a little surprise for you, Dusty.
Okay.
We're gonna bring someone in right now.
All right.
Worst game of challenge ever.
Hello.
What up, Dusty?
What up?
What's up, man?
How you doing, Bubba?
I'm good, dude.
This is the first time you and I have ever talked and seen each other.
Yeah, I know, dude. So I wanted to make a special appearance here and tell you that I'm like super stoked for the new direction and the new song and the fucking video. And I just wanted to pop in and give you a congratulations and a good luck with it. And yes, get fucking heavy, scream, do it.
Okay,
Right.
I'll get my
Ladies
back. I gotta
Ladies
start.
and gentlemen, Jimmy Wooten of Gears.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I was just jamming out to Gears on my way home today, actually.
Fuck
Hell yeah, man. Well, I've been jamming the video since you sent me the secret link. So
Yes, sir.
This is what it's all about. Like, you know, like Gears, Dusty Grant, networking, jamming out to each other. Like, listen to those bands that you're friends with. Make friends with those bands, you know? Fucking hook up.
Yep.
Yeah, and there's a really cool. It feels like there's a pretty cool thing going on in the hard rock like pipeline where a lot of the bands are like realizing, I think this is going to be better if we all help each other instead of trying to cut each other's throats all the time.
Dude, we've been beating that drum
down.
for as long as this show's been a thing. I can definitely tell you that, but it was even before that.
Yeah.
You know, build your scene, whether you're in the UK with Matt, the States over here, whatever little town. I mean, you might think, hey, I'm in some shit town, whatever. Like, well, okay, well, I bet you there's 2 or 3 other people that are down with what you're doing or genre.
Right.
And even if it's cross genre, like, dude, we played with ska bands back in the day, and that was some of the most fun shows I've ever played.
Yeah,
You know?
when I was solo acoustic, Kenny would call me to play a metal show, and then he'd call me to play an Americana show, and then there'd be a singer-songwriter showcase, and I could play that. And those like multi-genre shows having different acts on stuff. I mean, I think it's good. You know, I always had fun at those shows. I never saw a problem with it.
For sure. And the true fans of music, the true junkies out there, they can appreciate that. I mean, I know there's certain settings where you can't mix genres, but there are certain settings where you can, and then you get, you know, new fans, and it's just a fun time.
Yeah, and it's cool to like guys like Jimmy and seeing a lot of independent artists out there like pushing it and trying to take their quality up a level and really trying to learn this business themselves and hustle and figure out the way. It's like it's inspiring to me to see other artists doing that type of stuff, and it's like, man, I got to stay on my game to keep up with these guys. And it's healthy. It's not like in a jealous way or a cutting way. It's like if someone's doing something great or something cool, don't cut them down. Be like, dude, how the hell did you do that?
Right.
I'll show you how to do this thing I know how to do. You know, whatever it is. It's like, scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Let's help each other get there. You know, let's take it up a level.
I've seen so many bands like put and step on each other and put each other down. It's like, no, you're all in the same fucking boat. Just grab them and fucking pull them up with you if you're having some success, you know?
Yeah, those negative people in the scene are kind of what this song was aimed at. So, you know, the gatekeeping and the attitudes and the keyboard warrior shit. It's just I'm fed up with it, and I think a lot of people are. And this is kind of, you know, this is kind of in a way of flippant, you know, middle finger to that.
Yeah, those people are usually coming from a place of like insecurity, typically anyway.
Exactly.
And you talk about the gatekeepers, like that's what we love about like the internet and what we do here. You know, they're still there. No, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, they're still gatekeepers for sure. But the game has changed so much in the past. Even just 5 years. I mean, if you go back 10, this is a totally different world. But 5 years is not even the same, right?
Definitely. And I don't know about you, Jared, but talking about insecurities, being on with Dusty and Jimmy here, fucking, I feel a bit naked.
Bro, what do you how do you think I feel?
Well, the hair, I got nothing on him. The beard, maybe we're close, but the hair, I got nothing on him. I'm feeling really.
I got no hair, no beard, bro. I'm over here like a damn Uncle Fester, just talking shit.
I love it.
Yeah, well, anyway, I just wanted to pop in, dude. Dusty's one of those guys. I want to show my appreciation for him. He's one of those guys, man. And, you know, when I'm having a bad day, he's one of those dudes that I can just call up and bitch about everything that I think is wrong in the world. And likewise, and I just wanted to pop in real quick. I'm going to hop off. Dusty, I love you, brother. Thank you for everything that you've helped me with in the past. And I hope you have much success with this. And hopefully I'll be in Wichita soon so we can get hammered.
Let me know.
All right.
I'm easy to find in Wichita. Just let me know, brother. I'll be ready to go.
Yeah.
All right.
Jimmy,
I love you guys.
I love you too, brother.
Man. Good luck,
Thank
brother.
you so much, Jimmy.
See you, man.
I love you,
All
man.
right, man.
See ya.
Love you too.
Like,
Yeah, so that was cool.
Artists supporting artists, man. That's what I fucking love. You know.
Well, Jimmy and I have been talking since Gears dropped Wasteland. I jumped in on a promotion project for when Gears dropped Wasteland, and Jimmy and I hit it off. And Dawson was like, you know, you guys are probably going to just end up being friends. And then we just started talking, you know, occasionally. What's up, dude? What's up? What's going on with you? And you know, we would just have these sessions. And we've become really good friends, but we've never looked at each other and ever had a conversation.
Wow.
So I got to see his face and talk to him. I'm like,
well, he hit me up tonight. He was like, dude, can I gate crash Dusty Grant's interview? I was like, yeah, sure. You're Jimmy Wooten.
Nice.
I love it, man. He's hilarious, and he's like, it's the same for me. When I talk to him, he always lifts me up, and like, you know, he's got a really good perspective on stuff, and he's always brings you back down to earth. So he's a good dude. I've been blessed to make friends with him.
So, we premiered the video tonight, Dusty.
Yes, sir.
When can people see it next?
I'm going to be premiering it tonight on my YouTube channel at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. All the band will be there live chatting during the premiere. So if you guys are interested, just pop over to my YouTube channel at 9 p.m. Central, and we will be airing the video, and it will be live from then on. So we're
there you go, people.
We're there. My blood's boiling.
Dusty, I can't tell you how much we appreciate you letting us premiere the song, play it today, and then premiere the video, dude. That we put a lot of work into the stuff we do on our end, and every time an artist does that for us and allows our platform to be that platform, it really makes everything worthwhile, and it feels good, man. It really does. It really does.
I mean,
it's an honor. It's an honor.
Likewise for me. I mean, I feel, you know, when I get an opportunity like this, it's a blessing for me. I don't always get opportunities like this. A lot of
now, do you know how all this came about?
Yes,
no,
you commented on one of my posts.
I commented on Dusty's video saying, message me, we'll talk. And we spoke. I was like, we can do a world premiere, we can do the video premiere, and it snowballed.
Yeah. Yep. And I love you for it, man. Like I'm so stoked. I feel like it's given like an added legitimacy to the release. We get to all talk face to face finally. And I got to talk to Jimmy and promote and like be here and meet other bands and see other cool bands that, you know, it's why I do this stuff. So I'm humbled that you guys would even give me the opportunity. It means a lot to me, and I know you guys put work into it, and I certainly appreciate the hell out of that.
Well, we
appreciate you, man.
Of course.
Thank you.
Lisa,
right.
where are we at?
We are needing to move on to our next guest, who should be backstage.
Okay.
Correct?
They are. They're patiently waiting backstage.
Okay.
So,
you go do your promo for your live at 9, Dusty.
Yep. We'll see you guys at 9 o'clock, guys. Take care.
Hey, Dusty, real quick, where are you at mostly? Where people need to get you mostly? Is it Facebook?
I would say Facebook and TikTok.
Love it, brother. All right, man. You have a great night.
Take care, guys. Thank you.